Maddie was born 3 months premature, and that came after a 1-month hospital stay for me. My water bag had prematurely ruptured, and so we started basically the fight for our life, where we just needed to keep her safe and alive inside of me. Born only 2 pounds 14 and a half ounces, was just a tiny little thing, and we very quickly found out that she had had a bilateral brain bleed, and that meant that she was going to have her own hospital stay in the neonatal intensive care unit for what turned out to be 3 months. Here, my husband and I, it was our first time marriage for both of us. We had done everything in the right way and in a God-honoring way, and we had a hope, we had a dream of having the perfect child, and this sort of diagnosis just completely derailed that. We had heard that Shea was sold out to helping change the lives of their disabled clients, and so we jumped right in. And what ended up happening is that all of Maddie's firsts have taken place here at Shea.
She was very weak, didn't have a lot of trunk control, wasn't crawling, and when she started here we did hippotherapy, and she quickly gained strength and function through all the exercises that we were doing with her on the horse.
She was deeply fearful of people and loud environments and hectic places. I think at the time I was just hoping that our daughter would be able to sit on her own, that she'd be able to crawl like a typical child, and that at some point she'd be able to take independent steps.
And then over time we've also integrated Emerson, the therapy dog, into our gym activities, which has also helped her to continue to progress her functional ability to walk and balance.
I see how he is with Maddie, I see how he is with the other kids. He's just such a tremendous motivating factor, and indeed Maddie's first 3 independent steps took place as a result of Emerson the dog.
As most people know, animals are motivating, and that's one of the main things you need to make progress in therapy is motivation. And so Emerson brings and continues that motivation just like the horses do here.
We've recognized for about 2 years now that there's a major call on Maddie's life, and that she's meant to impact her world and to impact other people. And Will and I take that so very seriously, and every breath that we take, we're committed to shepherding that.
In a way, she's become my hero and inspiration. She has a zest for life, and she doesn't cut me any slack. She just says, "Dada, get up, let's go, I want to walk, let's go make new friends." So just to see that drive in her, this confidence has been built up in her through her activities at Shea, certainly. I just love to watch her grow, and to me it's a huge blessing to be a part of it every step of the way. She seems to be this little ambassador all of a sudden, and opening up everyone's hearts and minds, and just bringing in more attraction to this entire arena of Shea and how they're helping people.
When you think about the benefits of therapeutic horseback riding, as a physical therapist, oftentimes I think just about the biomechanical aspect. I think about improved range of motion, balance, strength. But really, what's really almost intangible is that there's so many other important aspects. And if you think about social emotional aspects, imagine being in a wheelchair and you're always looking up at people, and then I put you on this big horse and you're able to look down. Imagine a child in a family that doesn't have a sport to play, and then they can get into therapeutic riding, and it gives them a lifetime of activity that they can actually do.
Maddie's success at Shea has really allowed our family to experience an atmospheric shift, if you will, from a season that was once characterized by trauma and fear and desperation to now a season where we are experiencing joy for the first time and much more hope. we're firmly ensconced in a place of hope, and it's now really motivated us to just want to give back.
Maddie is a remarkable story. We have many other stories, about 178 stories that come through here in a week. And if you think about it, there's so many people that benefit from therapeutic riding. And if we can get a child younger, it makes such a difference because we can challenge their development as they're growing. But also if you think about our clients that we serve, not only do we serve children, but we have adults here as well. Imagine if you're an adult and you have a typical life and then you suffer a stroke or maybe a head injury, how your life will change. So we can pick up where insurance companies leave off. If you think about it, an insurance company is going to cut somebody off pretty quickly, and there's many years that can go by when the client can actually make gains. And it's because of the generosity of donors that we can continue to do this.